Okay, what up? I'm at the Pompano Beach Indian Mound right here, as you can see. But it will, you know what I'm saying? Though this is how it would be. This is um, how it is now in modern times. But this was used by the Tequesta tribe. Um, their associated village and midden dating as far back as AD 500. Artifacts recovered from the site are associated with the glades pre-Columbian. I mean, before, you know what I'm saying, that was, they actually came in and try to make things to their liking, okay, or more of a, more like slavery pretty much, but more of trying to take over something that's not even theirs. So that's how we got to look at everything, okay? All right, with evidence that the site was occupied as late as 1763. The Tequesta were significant for their role in shaping construction of extensive canal systems. As we see, we have canals here, all around here. Okay, all these boats around here, canal. See, okay. They dug out canals in search of large marine animals, including sharks and right whales. They just let me see. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm just, they was finding shellfish, remains of shellfish, bones, ashes, and broken pottery you'll find around here inside this area. It's an old area, and the crazy thing is, I was born in 1984. Again, like everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has to be on their own path, of course. But we're gonna keep going. It says continue on the other side right here. Spanish accounts from the 16th century describe the Tequesta as a powerful Florida tribe whose main village was located along the shore of Biscayne Bay, near the mouth of Miami River in Miami-Dade County. The Tequesta were one of the first indigenous groups encountered by a Spanish explorer, Juan Ponce de Leon, during his first voyage to Florida in 1513. Okay, in the 1516s, the Spanish established a fort and mission among the Tequesta and took the brother of the principal Tequesta chief to Spain. He returned to Florida and helped mediate relations. Here you go again, mediating relations. Relations, now look, the land used to be yours, now it ain't yours. Mediating relations. I remember seeing this, I'm gonna make this really quick. I remember seeing a sign at around somebody's house one time about being with indigenous people. They learn the customs. Once they learn the customs, they learn to take it over. Once they take it over, you know what I'm saying, they learn the customs about it. And once they learn the customs, they make it theirs. So if they're making it, all they're doing is learning your customs, just like with hip hop, all these like rock and roll. They learn these things, they take it over. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stop giving people our shit. You know what I'm saying? They just younger. They just our children. They are our children. They wanna have. They don't have their made people. So they're gonna wanna be what their parents are, or be a part of what their parents are. But we gotta remember to keep our inventions and all that shit away from them. All right, it's just our melanin. They want the melanin. That's why they want everything we make later on, like our food recipes and all of that shit. I'm gonna keep it moving. In 1926, the city of Pompano Beach created a park to protect the Indian Mound and its contents. It became official in 2014. All right, as you see, that's how it is. You take something and it ain't yours. Now look, we had the land, they had the religion. Now look, we got the religion and they got the land. And they can say this was where they were. This was where they were. So, but all I can do is show you. 444. This is also a bird sanctuary around here. As you can see, a lot of different types of trees here, so you're gonna have a lot of birds settling here. This is like an old tree right there. But park. This park is like a bird sanctuary. This mound was constructed as a place for a ceremonial mound by prehistoric Indians. When I say prehistoric, prehistory, before history was recorded by the people that took over lands. So think about that. So when you see ancient or prehistoric, that's who melanated people, so-called black people, are. Okay, almost 1,000 years ago, there was a village at or near this place. People lived, worked, and raised their children here. Happy festivals and solemn rituals marked the rhythms of the year. Today we call these people Tequestas, and we know some things about their lives. We know some things about their lives through the observation of explorers and the careful work of archaeologists. When Tequestas lived here, this was a place of natural abundance. When they lived here, it was a place of natural abundance. So what is it now? Mayhem? Anyway, hunting, fishing, collecting shellfish, and gathering of wild fruits and vegetables provided a varied and generous cuisine. The village was constantly busy as hunters, fishers, gatherers, and gatherers came and went. Other specialists did their work. Potters made vessels, canoes, and were made and repaired. Nets were woven and mended. Medicines were gathered and prepared. Skilled and intelligent people lived here in a vibrant community. Okay, in this mound, Tequesta dead or buried. This mound right here, are buried. Tequesta people raised the mound by hard labor, carrying basket after basket of sand, creating a monument containing the bones of friends, family, and community leaders. When Tequestas died, their bodies were taken to a special house to decompose. The bones were cleaned and bundled, and the bundles were saved to be buried together in the mounds. We know very little about the Tequesta beliefs and philosophy. Look what I found. Examining the Native American prophecies, examining the history, wisdom, and startling predictions of visionary Native Americans. Anyway, let me get back to what I was talking about. The bones were cleaned and bundled, and the bundles were saved to be buried together in the mounds. We know very little about the Tequesta beliefs and philosophies. Perhaps remembrance of the dead was very important to them. We do know that this mound has preserved the memory of people that lived here almost 1,000 years ago. It is for this reason that the city of Pompano Beach has designated Indian Mound Park as a memorial landscape where living trees preserve the memory of those we love. Yeah, okay. Just like the other one, another Indian mound, I'm not gonna say where, but they actually don't even have that place even labeled. It says government property. So if you look at unlabeled Indian mound on one of my videos, that's the one I'm talking about. They don't even label that one. So, but anyway, it just goes to show you when it's not some of theirs, so they just throw it together. It's all kind of stuff, but they turn this into a park. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's all kind of hotels making money off of this place and all of that, houses and all kind of craziness out here. But yeah, what I'm about to do is do my libations out here and be on my way. All right. I'll walk you up the hill, up the mound, and I'll be up out of here with my libations. Okay, this was up here. All right. This mound was constructed as a place for ceremonial burial by prehistoric Indians about the year 1300 AD, and is believed that they were ancestors of the tribe known as the Tequesta Indians. All right, peace.